In this video, we're going to try gel nail polish by Saviland. I have two collections. One is bright and neon colors. Another one is more like classic and nude. And we are going to do some French nails. Coming up. Hello guys, this is Anastasia. I'm super excited to try this French gel polish by Saviland. They have a special brush which makes it so much easier to create smile lines. You can use them as one color application for nail art and for French as well. Let's get started. Each bottle is 10 milliliters, and what's special about this French gel is the brush. So this angle allows you to create a perfect and crisp smile line. So these colors would be perfect for traditional manicures and these ones for colorful French nails. Now let's take a look at the swatch. Consistency is medium thick, I would rather say super thick, which is very convenient when you're doing smile line. This is only one coat coverage. I think these colors are going to work great even for one color application, not just for French. Take a look at the white on the black tip. The coverage is amazing. So let's try it on the nails. This is my model for today. Her name is Tanya and she is also my personal assistant. She usually works remote, but since now we are in the same city, she's also my model. Her natural nails had some free edge, but I think it's still more fun when you have long nails. So we are going to do extensions with soft gel tips, so we will have more canvas to do beautiful French smile lines. To do this, first I'm going to file her nails short with 180 grit file and proceed to dry manicure. I will be using flame-shaped bit with red abrasive mark. We met with Tanya about 12 years ago, I believe, and she was a student in my school. She came there to take acrylic class for beginners. It was like a physical offline class. And at the time, I was very keen and motivated on doing nail competitions. And as I was teaching them how to work with acrylic, I received an offer from a company that was organizing nail competition in the nearest city. They said, "Hey Anastasia, what if you come to our competition and bring your team with you?" And I thought, well, I don't really have a team. I take a look at the classroom. I think there were 6 or 7 students back then, and I'm thinking, hey, what if I actually train them for this competition? 5 minutes later, I just make an announcement. Our graduation final practice exam is not going to take place here as we originally planned. We're going to another place, which is 100 miles from here in another city, and it is going to be a competition. Students were obviously shocked. They were like, how? We are just beginners. Our experience is technically only 2 weeks. Anastasia, you're crazy. I said, we have 2 weeks ahead, and that's plenty of time. You have 10 more models to practice, so you better make it good because we want to show a good results at this competition. Later, I realized even though it was extremely ambitious, it was a great decision because it completely changed the tone of the class and the educational process, because they were feeling very relaxed and, just normal. And now when they knew they're going to compete in 2 weeks, they were so focused on doing the nails perfectly and fitting in the right time frame. They showed outstanding results. Most people they were competing with had at least 2 years of experience, so none of the students made it to top 3, but Tanya was at the 4th place. Can you believe it? She's never ever worked with a client. She only practiced on models in a school, and in her first competition she did 4th place, which I think personally is a great result. Couple years later, she became an educator in our school and was working for around 3 years. Later, she got married, had kids, and decided to change her career, so she doesn't work as a nail technician or educator anymore. Now she is beauty personal assistant, which for me is great because she knows something about nails. Meanwhile, I finished manicure and cuticle prep, and now we are going to find the proper size of soft gel tips. This is extremely important. Do not ever pick a size that is smaller than the nail because we are going to end up with cracks on the sides. You need to find the perfect size. Then I'm going to use this beautiful natural color and apply a thin coat only on the nail bed. This is how we are going to do extended nail bed look. I apply it directly on the tip and cure in LED for 1 minute. Now we need to prep the nail. To do this, we are going to need dehydrator, non-acid primer, and a thin coat of the base coat. Then I'm going to use Saviland special gel for soft gel tips and apply it like this. At this point, I was questioning, is it even going to fully cure when we have this color on top? Yes, if you follow these simple rules. First of all, you need to apply a super thin coat of this nude color, which is possible because this color has a great coverage. And second, when you apply some clear gel, you need to be sure that it is going to fill the space of the nail. So I would say if you do not have any experience with soft gel tips at all, I would recommend using an easier method. Simply apply a clear tips right away. But if you already have an idea of how it works, you can understand how much product you need to apply, then you can use this method because it's super easy and quick. So first we apply this reverse smile line and cure it, and then we install it on the nail. This is how we get a beautiful nail bed color. However, with some clients, you may not need this at all because some people just have longer nail beds, or if you're doing shorter nails, then there's no need to do that. Since we have a collection of 6 different colors, it was obvious that we're going to try them all. Well, at least 5 of them. And I'm just going to try all colors, and we're going to start with neon yellow. If the reverse smile line that you created is not perfect, it's not a problem because these colors have a great coverage and you can cover it on top. So the main point of the flawless, crisp and perfect smile line is to create it on top. It's quite easy because when you have a brush like this, you just create the half of the smile line first, then I add some product in the middle and create the other side. But if you would like to create a super deep curved smile lines like I'm doing now, I think this one looks the best with stiletto shape. You can also use a detailer brush in addition. This color is something in between of red and pink, and I like when in a collection all colors are put together so well that you not even need to think on how to match them. And by the way, I will be using them for nail art and one color application for sure because of the consistency. It's very thick and it's very convenient to work with. Next color will be neon green. Most of the times, neon colors do not have such a great coverage, so you need to apply white underneath. I think these colors are still going to look so much better if we apply the second coat. And when we are thinking of smile lines, with the second coat it's much easier. Do not worry, it's not like we need to make them from scratch all over again. You already have this original smile line, so all you need to do is just to apply the color on top, and you don't really need to completely redo it. Like, it's not a problem if you do not apply it on top of the very corner of the smile line. It's still going to look okay. By the way, I haven't done hand-painted French smile lines for quite a while now. Few years ago they were so popular, I was doing them almost every day, and not so much now. But it seems like this trend is coming back, and I'm really glad that now we have proper tools and easier tools to create them, because regular brush from the bottle is quite a challenge if you try to create a smile line with this one. In another collection, they have all basic colors you need for traditional French manicure, such as black, white, silver, and golden. And I think these are the colors that are commonly used for classic French nails. Links to the products as well as the discount codes will be in the description box as usual. And meanwhile, I'm finishing with these smile lines, and all we need to do now is to seal them with the top coat. I almost forgot, there's another color I didn't show you, which is neon orange. Here it is. I think this one is going to be my favorite, and yellow too. Cure in LED for 60 seconds and we're done. Let me know what do you think. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, as I post product reviews and tutorials just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye.